Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to another special request reading, spirit reading. So this is going to be all about Ascended Masters, and this was a special request from Larry. And I got so much when I was thinking about this last night, this reading. It just felt so overwhelming. And even when other people were talking to me, I was pulled away. Just thinking about this reading, it was consuming me on the side of my brain the whole time. So I was getting all of these things about Ascended Masters, and I do have to say, this might not even be resonating. I don't even know what other people say or believe or write about Ascended Masters, but what I was getting, because the direct question was what Ascended Masters are here with us right now physically on the earth, and what I was getting was, it's not, what I was personally getting and feeling was that it was not like a reincarnated ascended master walking the earth right now, that it was so large that it was almost as if I would literally, Larry, I would say to you, do you resonate with a particular ascended master? That's how far out this went. I was really getting chills and waves because the ascended masters, their energy and light is so massive. How do you contain that? Ask yourself, how do you contain that in a physical body, in one physical body? It's so much bigger than that. And I have chills when I say this, but I honestly feel that how so much information and wisdom is telepathic, that our container, physical container, can only hold so much light. You may even want to ask yourself if we're not all specks of a larger light, of a stream. You know how they talk about rays of light for various things, some ascended masters work on this ray, that ray, this ray. What I was getting was so huge, I don't even have the words for it, but almost like, okay, I'll say from personal experience, I had a woman named Donna about a year ago who watched some of my spirit messages. She contacted me privately. She asked me if I resonated with Lady Nada, and I deeply did. And she, was saying all these things to me, and it resonated. And what I'm saying is, I believe, like a lot of people, you're acting from ascended master, maybe telepathically, helping you, guiding you, giving you wisdom, guidance. You may feel an affinity yourself to a particular ascended master. Larry, I can honestly say your energy through your comments is so peaceful. I'm not so knowledgeable about every facet of an ascended master, but I would say for yourself to investigate, read about the ascended masters and see which ones really pull at you, that feel so peaceful. And anyone else who's watching this, you know your energy better than anyone else. And if you feel an affinity to a particular ascended master, start sinking into it, that you may be actually being a spark or being used in a certain way to assist on some level. And I'm saying this without ego, and I'm saying this without, I really don't like ego when it comes to spirit. I find that so repelling. I had a really hard time, like if someone's going around saying they're like the reincarnated, some spiritual whatever, I would take a hard look, as from what I've gotten my entire life. Like, the most spiritual thing is to be like the most humble, and it's so much bigger that the audacity, almost like if you're really genuinely spiritual, I don't know, there are no words really what I'm getting. So what I'm saying, like, when posed the question, I'm rambling, but let me tell you, this took me on a ride last night when I was even talking with other people, that it was constant chatter, downloads about this, that it was so interference, that I had to get this reading out, and I had to get this out, just be honest with what I was getting, and it could be contrary from what people have read, what people quote unquote know, or what they feel or experience themselves. And I'm not saying to believe in me over that. I'm just honestly telling you what I'm getting, that it's so much larger than that. And I honestly, anyone who's reading this, think about that. Perhaps we're all like a little spark, part of a bigger light, part of a bigger mission than what you even think. I have chills when I say that, but when you think about an ascended master, how great is their light, right? Can it really be contained in one physical body, or is it much bigger than that? And I just have chills again when I say that. And that's as simple words that I can take for the ride that they took me on. But it's as simple as that. So the first question of this was, what ascended masters are helping us here? I think infinite amount, infinite amount, infinite amount. And the second part of the question that was asked literally was, how many are physically here with us? And I would probably say an infinite amount, an infinite amount. And I could almost cry with that, because I that's what I feel. It's an infinite amount. It's an infinite amount. I just wish we always felt that. That's what I'm almost have tears in my eyes, because sometimes you don't feel that, but there's an infinite amount. Oh my God. Okay, so the cards, the decks that I was led to were the Ascension cards, to show what are the Ascended Masters that are assisting us with this right now, the massiveness of it all. And actually, my first response to the comment of asking for this reading, I said, it's all about truth and love. The simplicity of that and the massiveness of that, it's all about truth and love right now. And that's why we're so connected to that. It's all about truth and love right now. But we're going to tap into the Ascension cards to find out what Ascended Masters are helping us with this. Then we're going to go to the Keepers of Light to find out what additional Keepers of Light Ascended Masters are helping us. And I actually have the Ascended Masters out of print deck, the Ascended Masters, to find out what additional Ascended Masters. So it is all Ascended Masters decks that I was guided to for this. But again, I definitely wanted to say up front that no matter what comes out, it's like an infinite amount. It's an infinite amount. And in physical form, it's an infinite amount, because I think it's all telepathic. I think that it's an infinite amount of infiltration. I don't know what else to say. I just have to be honest with what I'm getting, and that is what I got. So, but let's see, when posed that question, what Ascended Masters are literally helping us right now, right here. I didn't want it to be blurry when I say right here in the physical. They don't have to be in physical form to be helping us out in the physical. That's why I knew that this reading would be so difficult. Because if you ask the question, who is here in the physical, they don't have to be in the physical to be helping us. And it doesn't have to be in one physical being. Do you see what I mean? So it's an infinite amount. It's just an infinite amount. Okay, so let's find out, what are the Ascended Masters that are helping us right now? Here, right now, who's helping us here right now? And I know it was saying here in the physical. They're helping us here in the physical. I don't know if they're in the physical, but they're definitely here. They're definitely here. So who is here in the physical helping us? Who is helping us here in the physical? Who is helping us here in the physical right now, like during this time? Who is really, what's here? Who of the Ascended Masters is really helping us rise up during this time? Here helping us? Who is here? Who is really helping us? Oh gosh, they're going to get specific. Who's here for the Ascended Masters helping us? Who is here? Who is here? Okay, right away we're getting this one. You can't make this up. It's Lady Nada. It's Lady Nada is here. Just like I said, I identified with Lady Nada. I told you. But Lady Nada is the twin flame of Jesus's higher self, Sananda. She is the master of the seventh ray of ritual and magic. Ceremonies that call in mighty forces are important, so you are reminded to bring people together to raise great light. And that is what infinite amount is. That's what they're saying. You're reminded to bring people together to raise great light. A priestess in the Temple of Love in Atlantis, Lady Nada is bringing back ancient healing methods, helping the development of intuition, telepathy, and wisdom, and acting for justice. Like I said, it's all about truth and love right now, and it is coming back and bringing the development of this advancement of all our clear abilities and bringing us back to the core, bringing us back to intuition, telepathy, wisdom, acting for justice, everything we need. And it's bringing people together to raise great light. Just like I kept on saying, we're rising up. Your guidance is to trust your spiritual and psychic abilities and use them to help those in need. And the affirmation is, I accept and practice my healing, spiritual, and psychic gifts. And exactly what we're all doing on this channel. So make no doubt about it, Lady Nada, like I said before, this is about love. This is about higher self. This is about bringing people together to raise great light. This is all about advancing telepathy, your intuition, all your clear abilities that I kept on saying was getting more clear. Acting for justice, what we're seeing on the big stage, the small stage. The affirmation is, I accept and practice my healing, spiritual, and psychic gifts. I mean, this is like the number one. This is, like I said, that's the number one. So, but I think we're all facets. I think we're all playing this out. And we're all playing this out. So let's get additional Ascended Masters. And I can't believe that came out. I had to be honest. I had to be completely honest with the question. And it's Lady Nada, which does not... You're not going to believe this again. Lady Nada. Lady Nada. I can't make this up. Okay? It's Heart Awakening. It's Heart Awakening. And this is awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. We have, like I kept on saying, we did not go down to our knees. We went to our heart. We're all blossoming and blooming and rising up in the fullness of all we are. It's for love. It's for truth. It's for justice. It's for rising up all together, bringing people together to raise up great light, temple of love. That's why this, accept and practice healing, spiritual, psychic gifts, heart awakening, Lady Nada, awaken to the acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. And that is the outpouring. That's what we're all playing a part of, It just is. This is going to be very clear and concise because I'm already on the third deck. But I could tell you right now, I told you from the beginning, Lady Nada. Let's see if there's anyone additional or what's the additional messages from the Ascended Masters who are here now. This is Lady Nada, and that's what I said from the beginning. That's what I said from the beginning. And you may want, oh gosh, okay. And we have, listen. Listen, I would say listen to the guidance, listen to your divine guidance, listen to your heart, listen to what is being said, listen to what you're feeling, listen to your heart, your guidance. They want you to listen to what you're getting, listen to divine love, listen to your higher self, because you're resonating with, it's Lady Nada. It's a twin flame of Jesus's higher self. She's the master of the seventh ray. It's all about love. It is all about love, spiritual gifts, psychic abilities, intuition, divine love, bringing together to advance for greater light. So listen. And they're activating us to really listen, okay? And we have fertility. Yeah, because why? We have to listen to this divine guidance and listen to what we know in our hearts. Our heart is awakening. We have to listen to what we're getting because we're here to birth. We're literally the green man. This is fertility, Pan, yeah. We're here for the fertility. We're here for the new birth. We're here for the rising. We're here for awakening hearts and the blossoming, the fertility, the heart awakening, and then actually to do the work here. We're literally here birthing the new. We're actually here to plant this here. Like they said, ground higher love. My very first video on this channel was about grounding higher love. So make no mistake, we have to listen because we're doing the fertility here. We're doing the growth here. We're doing the work here. Lady Nada is the twin flame of Jesus' higher self, Sananda. She is the master of the seventh ray of ritual and magic. Ceremonies that call in mighty forces are important, so you're reminded to bring people together to raise great light. A priestess in the divine temple of love in Atlantis, Lady Nada is bringing back ancient healing methods, helping the development of intuition, telepathy, wisdom, acting for justice. Your guidance is to trust your spiritual and psychic abilities. I would say even listen to them and use them to help those in need. That's the fertility and what we're growing here. I accept and practice my healing, spiritual, and psychic gifts. Here was Lady Nada again with the huge heart awakening, trying to awaken all to their heart. This is the times, right? Awaken to acceptance and divine love and give and receive in balance. And that is what is needed for this new fertility. We have to listen and do. And that is what's bringing in the new world. Like that's the work, that's the new growth. That's when I always talk about seeds and planting. It's Lady Nada. But I would also add to that, there is Ascended Masters help infinity. Infinity. Like I do hope you feel that. Lady Nada and Heart Awakening came out so strong. I mean, I even said that in the beginning of that whole thing, that's what we're really listening to and being guided to now. All these events have really awakened our heart. And it's this fertility that we're being responsible for. It's like the work card to me of that we have to listen and do the work and come from this place always. So I know this was short and sweet, but there's so much more behind all of this. There's so much. But yeah, this is what wanted to come through for this Ascended Masters of who's here right now. Like you asked, in the physical, but I think it's even bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Lady Nada. And Lady Nada, when I talked about humbleness in the beginning, Lady Nada, I think actually the actual meaning of Lady Nada is you don't take credit. You're of service. Lady Nada was all about, oh, didn't it say it on the card? Yeah. Well, no, not exactly on this one. Lady Nada is all about service, and almost service, it's all service driven. And there's such humbleness. And yeah, I mean, I don't have any more words for this, but you feel it anyway. It's all been about love and heart awakening and grounding higher love here. And it's all through your service and what you're doing and the fertility and listening and then doing the work for this new birth to assist with the birthing of more hearts awakening. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So that has been a really clear message. And in the beginning was the extra that I got beforehand. So thank you so much for asking for this reading. And I hope it answered your question. Who's here? Take care. Bye-bye.